Thank you, Walt. A follow-up now to a Target 12 consumer investigation, speed camera controversy.
Last week, Target 12 first reported that 5 newly installed cameras across Providence generated 12,000 speeding tickets in their first 33 days.
Well, today, hundreds of those violators appeared in municipal court, many of them to challenge the $95 fine. And a number of those contested tickets were actually thrown out. Target 12 consumer investigator Susan Campbell has been on top of the story from day one. She joins us now live from the newsroom with today's new developments. Susan?
Judge Caprio says it's the busiest day he's ever experienced on the bench, and that was just for the morning session. The afternoon session just got underway. Hundreds of more people are expected to show up.
Hundreds of people appealing speed camera tickets.
The signs are too low. Cars are in the way. You can't barely see it.
Get people that's flying through the streets. I wasn't flying.
Some waited in line for hours, including Phyllis Hicks.
One judge, so that means the city really knew how could he handle all those people. So people are going to walk out, people are going to say they're going to pay, and most people don't have that extra $95. I don't.
As Target 12 first reported, the city issued 12,193 speed camera tickets in a 5-week stretch. 2,600 of those drivers landed on Monday's docket in Providence Municipal Court. On a typical Monday, it's about 300.
Today we broke the all-time record for the number of people that came to court.
Judge Frank Caprio presided over the morning session that stretched into early afternoon.
Today was an historic day, really, in the court, because it's the first time in the history of the state of Rhode Island that there have been prosecutions for speeding for people who were caught on cameras.
For some, the tickets were dismissed.
I am happy because it's $95, you know.
Others just paid the fine. And then there were some drivers, like Phyllis, who pleaded not guilty and asked for a court date to argue their case at trial. Providence pays the camera company Conduit about $3,000 per month per camera, plus $7.50 per violation.
6 new speed cameras went online today. At those, there will be a 2-week warning period before tickets are issued. Coming up new at 6, Judge Caprio explains why he threw out dozens of tickets. With the Target 12 investigator Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Walt. Now a follow-up to our Target 12 consumer investigation, speed camera controversy.
Right now, many more people are at Providence Municipal Court to challenge speeding tickets generated by the cameras set up near school zones across the city.
Target 12 first reported last week that the cameras had resulted in thousands of tickets already. But earlier today, a judge threw many of them out. Target 12 consumer investigator Susan Campbell explains why. Susan?
Shannon and Mike, the judge said he looked at each violation individually. He said some had to be tossed because the tickets were sent with errors on them.
Kevin Batista is one of hundreds of drivers who showed up at court to fight a speed camera ticket.
Fortunately, it was dismissed. It was my first speeding violation, so I'm very happy about that, but it shouldn't be happening again.
According to Judge Frank Caprio, some of the speed camera tickets that Providence issued contained errors. For example, one woman's ticket was thrown out because it said she was going 35 miles per hour in a 32 mile per hour zone. Caprio says other tickets didn't clearly indicate the 20 mile per hour school zone speed limit.
The first notices that went out had the 20 miles per hour in a completely black section of the summons, in print so small that literally you could not read that print without a magnifying glass. And in those instances, I found that the summons was inadequate.
About how many times did that happen to you?
It happened a great deal.
Providence pays the camera company Conduit about $3,000 per camera per month, plus $7.50 per violation. Target 12 asked the city if it will request any refunds for tickets that were tossed. A spokesperson for Mayor Jorge Elorza said no.
6 new speed cameras went online today, bringing the total to 11 cameras. At the new cameras, there will be a 2-week warning period before tickets are issued. With the Target 12 investigator Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.